What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I intend on doing the exact same. Now, before we get into anything else, let's get into what I got coming up this week. The Chasing Panel will be Thursday night, and we will be airing right after the brand new episode of Chasing Dallas. Be sure to tune in as Carl, Scotty, Tramiel, Terrence, and Jeremy all come together to talk about the new episode. Jamar will not be in attendance this week, but the rest of us will continue the show on. All right, so be on the lookout for that. Now, also, be sure to pick up the brand new single by Bando Kane. It is called Nasty. Okay, make sure you guys pick that up, and it's available now. And right now, the new single by our very own Carl, who is a part of the Chasing Panel, called Cock Goblin, is now available today, which is April the 2nd. So make sure you guys pick that up too. And the song will be played at the end of the video. Now, with that being said, you guys, that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcement. So let's go ahead and get into the mess. Now, we're here to talk about Miss Candace Dillard and Gizelle Bryant. Okay. Now, according to the Jasmine brand, Gizelle Bryant has been slammed by the viewers for laughing at Candace Dillard Bassett as she cried during the reunion special. Now, this is what the article stated. Now, Candace Dillard Bassett and Gizelle probably won't make up anytime soon. If you didn't know, the Real Housewives of Potomac cast member Gizelle Bryant is trending online for bursting into laughter after seeing her co-star Candace Dillard Bassett in tears. Okay. Now, the now viral moment took place during part one of the show's reunion special for season 8, where host Andy Cohen asked Candace Dillard a question from one of the viewers. He read off the cue card. After watching the season back and all of the conversations you've had with Robin, do you still feel that she conspired with Giselle and Ashley to malign Chris in an effort to protect one? As previously reported, the last season of the Bravo hit saw Giselle claim that Dillard Bassett's husband, Chris, made her feel uncomfortable when he supposedly wanted to speak with her in the private suite. However, while Brian's right-hand woman, fellow housewife Robin Dixon, initially stood with Dillard Bassett, the feud only spiraled. Ultimately, the Green Eyed Bandits, known as Giselle and Robin, spewed rumors that the Driveback singer's partner had been unfaithful to her. As a result, Dillard Bassett, who recently announced her departure from the series, seemingly believed that the two was on a mission to take down her marriage and cover up the cheating allegations against her former friend, Robin Dixon's mate, Juan. Okay, now, responding to Andy Cohen, Candace responded from the reunion counter, said that I think that Robin knew that they were talking about my business and they would keep hers under wraps. When asked what each of the ladies needed from each other to move forward, she grew emotional. And Bryant comically added, not tears. Bryant then erupted into a laughing fit as Candace clapped back with fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Overlooking Dilla Bassett's words, Bryant chanted, tears, tears, tears. Them fake tears be coming. Okay. Now, Andy Cohen felt that the 53-year-old sarcastic cheer came off as kind of mean, while the other ladies sat with silent reactions. Now, these are some of the comments that we saw. Giselle shows her true colors, laughing at Candace crying. Now, if Candace started laughing at Giselle, trying to hold back tears over her deceased father, people would come for Candace's head. Someone says Giselle isn't cold-hearted. Giselle uses the cry angle as a prop. Her crying really is laughable. She can never move past issues with these women. She doesn't have to be besties with Giselle, but why are we still talking about that? Didn't that happen 2 reunions ago? Wow, Giselle is really mean. An awful person like that, at this point, we all know Candace is a crier, which is fine, but to be making fun of her as she's crying is very devilish. Giselle laughing at Candace crying, she's truly heartless. Someone else says the fact that Giselle is laughing at Candace crying angers me. I guess her being in the front seat, she's evil, but when she's in the second seat, she's wicked. She needs to leave now. I also saw the clip of Giselle laughing at Candace crying, and yes, it was cunty and rude, but the real gag is that Giselle don't know how to read, and that's the best that she can do. Okay, Candace been clocking Giselle for like 4 seasons now. She'll be okay. Other comments stated, in the Giselle and Candace saga, I feel like it's misplaced anger. Giselle's story never changed. She never said or implied sexual assault. It was uncomfortability. That's it, and that's all. Now, Ashley said much worse, but they still cool. The anger should be for Ashley. Someone says that I never been Team Gizelle, but I was last night at the reunion. Candace pokes and pries at people and says the most horrible things about them, but then cries. Gizelle wasn't having it and shut that shit down. Okay. Someone else says there was a clip of Gizelle listing all the names that Candace called her, with Candace doubling down, and I saw no outrage. But Gizelle laughing at Candace crying makes her the devil. Yeah, all right. Okay, so those are some of the comments that was being made. I do think that Gizelle is nasty. She's a nasty individual. She's always been a nasty individual. That's always been my stance on Gizelle from the very beginning of me reviewing this show. That's always been the case. But what I will say is that Candace, we all, I ain't gonna lie, we all did feel like Candace read the shit out of Gizelle when she called her, uterus dwindling and stuff like that. And that was kind of below the bridge, if you ask me. But because Gizelle had done a lot of things to her at this particular point, it was her reaction to the things that Gizelle has done. And sometimes when we're in a battle with somebody, a lot of the times people really don't understand where the vitriol actually comes from. The vitriol comes from the fact that you've been lying on my husband and you double down on lying on my husband. Then you tried to create more issues with me and my husband and tried to say that my husband did this to you when he really didn't do shit to you. That's really what's really going down here. And that's the reason why you got the response that you got. So I feel like can't everybody want to bring up all of the bullshit that Candace has said. Now, I'm not saying that Candace is an angel nor a saint, because I have been on Candace's head before too about some of the bullshit that she said to people. But the things that she said is coming from a standpoint of, you did this to me and this is my reaction. And Gizelle does a lot of shit to people that makes them react in a certain fashion. I ain't saying that Candace ain't grown and she ain't got no control over her own mouth, because that's not the case here. She does. But this is all a reaction of what Gizelle has done. Even when she not laughing at Candace's tears, I feel like Gizelle is a downright hateful human being, because that's just who she is, and that's just what she is, and that's what she's ever gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And she wants for Candace to be held accountable for the death threats that she's received over the last year or so about the things that happened on the show. But I just think that I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, Gizelle is never held accountable for anything that she does, and that is the reason why she acts the way she does. She's never held accountable. Nobody ever says anything to her about the shit that she does, and I think that that's really unfair and it's whack as fuck, and I'm tired of seeing it. Those are my thoughts on the situation. I'm actually tired of seeing her getting away with everything. Like, how is she able to get away when she brings the least? Most people would say, well, Gizelle is the show. She creates all the drama. She creates the mess. Yeah, she do all that. But at the same point in time, to me, it's like, girl, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, I'm honestly tired of seeing it. I'm tired of hearing about it. Like, girl, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. That's how I feel. Like, if you're not gonna bring your real life, if you're not gonna do what you need to do, then you need to get the fuck out of here. I'm tired of Gizelle, and I'm tired of her being able to get away with her evil ass shit. She can make up lies about people, say this and that about people and all that, but yeah, can't nobody say nothing about her. That is the problem that a lot of people got with her, and that is the fucking problem. Period. Okay. So, with that being said, that's really all I got on Candace and Gizelle. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Gizelle was being evil when she laughed at Candace's tears, or do you think that it serves Candace right for some of the things that she has said about Gizelle? So, with that being said, being that I've already talked about Bando and Carl's records, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. With that being said, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. And I will leave you guys with 2 promos, including Carl's brand new record, Cock Goblin. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.
What's up, everyone? It is Darius asking you to check out my newest children's book, DJ Stands on Business. Follow along as 5 friends who are entrepreneurs by the name of Pixel, Raven, a dynamic duo we can learn, and a children's book author named DJ use their entrepreneurial spirit to save money to go on a trip to Mexico. So follow along as children can learn about terms that teach them about entrepreneurship and give them the opportunity to open up the world in the adventures of friendship and entrepreneurship. You can check out my children's book, DJ Stands on Business, as well as DJ's Favorite Day and Twinkle Little Star at www.kingdariusbooks.com.
Dance now, twerking no shit like
bad bitch, munch it up, cock goblin, slapping